Hey everyone, what's up? It's Blue here and we are back with another video. It's week 9. Actually, I'm a day late. It is week 10 if you are watching this as soon as it pops up. It is actually week 10, but I'm going to be covering week 9. There was a problem with my audio. I got it fixed, so I wasn't able to put that video out, but I'm here now, so let's do it. As you can tell, I got a new skin. This is the Balance of Power quest that was available in Legion, so I just went back and did it. I was being lazy, haven't done it for a while. It's there. So now I have like a green skin, kind of a little jungly, and then I got this guy. This guy looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll do some other quests and get the other ones. Maybe not. I like this one. Um, but let's go over some things that happened. So last week, I run into two-day guild or two-day guild as well. Again, like I was in the last guild. And some of our members said they weren't going to be there, so we ran one day only. We got a lot done that one day. We went all the way through Heroic. We went to the first two bosses, which are up on my channel. Go check it out if you would like to see Mythic Talic and Mythic Mother. Pretty clean fights, really easy, really fun. So those videos are up there. Um, and then we got to the third Zekvaz, whatever it is, and we got a few attempts down. So unfortunately, we probably are a week behind on Zekvaz. We probably going to kill it last week, but we'll get it. We'll get it this week, and that's fine. Our people weren't there, and that's fine. Happens. So something really cool happened. The guild recruited another feral druid after me, right? And her name is Peaches or something like that. It's in the video. Go check it out. She is doing great. And I first saw her on there, and I was like, oh, cool, another feral druid, right? And I was looking at the gear, I was, checking her out, just being like, hey, how much DPS are you gonna pull, kind of thing. And I noticed my gear is a lot higher than hers, right? And she was doing a lot more damage than me still. I was like, oh snap, what's going on? And I did some looking at and just figuring out what was going on, and I realized I have way too much mastery. Oh, and I can't get rid of the mastery without like just going down an item level, which I don't really want to do. I mean, it will increase my damage a little bit, but like, oh, this back piece, 390. I've seen a 375 BIS gear drop off of Motherload or whatever, and my BIS, and it still wasn't better than this, right? Um, so I can drop item level for better damage, but it's not that bad. We're still pushing out good numbers. The mastery does hurt us in single target fights a little bit. I mean, so if you don't have a lot of mastery, you're probably going to be pushing good damage. Good. But that's it. I'm not gonna be breaking my back to do it I just need Siege of Orgrimmar. I'll log on once in a while, see if I can get in with Siege of Orgrimmar if I can. Run it, hope for that belt to drop, a 370 belt. Probably BIS, maybe better than this, may not, but I'll probably still wear it just to get rid of some of my mastery. Um, anyways, other than that, I did open up my weekly chest. Where is it? Here we are. 385 gear, and we still cannot wear it. It is so disappointing. I was looking at my gear and I'm like, what drops in my weekly chest? They say Mythic 10, Warforged, or whatever, Mythic 10 something, right? I don't have any of it. The only thing I have is my head and my shoulders. There's 9 weeks. I only have 2 pieces of gear out of 9 weeks. It feels so bad, you guys. I'm so over it. I seriously open up the weekly chest just knowing it's going to be something I can't use. Ah, good luck to you guys. I'm sure you guys are doing so much better, but my experience with the weekly loot is just terrible. And even these pieces that I do have, the traits on them are just not great. But I'm using them just because it gives me so much agility going from 370 to 385. Anyways, there are some fixes to the Azurite traits. Thank goodness, right? So there's been a lot of pushback on Blizzard's part because the Azurite traits, how it's been introduced, is really funky, kind of crappy. Honestly, there's no way of farming it. It's just straight RNG. You have to get lucky. So you can spend your rolls on some of the boss fights in heroic and mythic and normal, but even then, it's total RNG, right? It's pretty sucky. But check it out. There is a post, and here are the fixes. The fixes will occur next next patch. So nothing's going to be changing. But if you want to look it up, it's Mythic Azurite Armor and weekly chest changes in the Tides of Vengeance. What you need to know for the weekly chest changes is nothing has changed except we will not be receiving Azurite Armor in our weekly chests anymore. Okay? So that kind of narrows down all the items that you can get, which makes the items that you really want a little bit more possible. Maybe, right? Um, okay, so what are they doing with Azurite gear, you're saying? Well, Azurite gear is no longer available to drop except for the raids, but there is a vendor. We kind of talked about this last video, like, hey, there should be a vendor for Titan forging and stuff like that. Well, they're giving us a vendor for Azurite traits. Not bad. I like it, but there's something in here that's like, ugh, it's a little disappointing, right? So what is the currency? How are we going to get these gear, right? Well, there is no currency yet. It's a made-up currency. We're going to call it Azurite Dust. Let's say this vendor wants to buy dust off us, right? How do we get this dust? Well, we get dust in our weekly loot. And they did say in this post that doing a 10 will give you a significantly more amount of dust than doing a 7. Okay, so it's really important to do the highest key you can do, right? Because we want the Azurite gear. Now, something else. The vendor, what will he sell you? Well, there's caches, okay? There's 3 different caches. A headgear cache, a shoulders cache, and a chest cache. And what's in these caches? Well, these caches is every single headgear, let's say for the head cache, every single headgear that is available, right? For 355, 370, 385, there's different caches for each item level, right? And you purchase them. Of course, the price goes up for the higher item level, right? So once you purchase, let's say the 385 headgear, right? The cache for the headgear, you can get any of the headgear, so it's RNG totally. Or you can opt in instead to buy the specific gear. He does also buy this. He does also sell the specific gear at a premium price. Hey, what's going on, Elijah? Come here. So what does that mean? I am going to be doing the specific price pieces, okay? So let's say headgear, chest gear, shoulders, and what you should do is if you're like me, doing mythic content, I would look at the next raid and say, hey, what is the item that I'm probably least likely going to get, right? What's the mythic? What's at the end of that mythic boss? Oh, it drops a chest? Okay, well, I'm going to purchase the chest from the vendor with my Azurite dust, right? So that's something you could do to kind of, make sure you don't waste your purchases. Okay, something that concerns me. I'm going to read it right here. We're still nailing down the exact numbers, but our goal for tuning this new currency, so they're talking about currency, the Azurite dust we talked about, is that you'll be able to purchase one of the Azurite caches that lines up roughly with the item level of the gear you're getting from your Mythic Plus runs every 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so let's go over that real recap. They are lining up the currency so that you should be able to buy a cache every 2 to 3 weeks. Okay? Oh, that sucks. So if you're trying to like, oh, I need a 385, I don't really want to buy the premium price for the specific headgear, so I'm going to buy the cache, right? You're still not going to get it for 2 to 3 weeks, which means the specific piece is probably a month out of farming the dust, right? So that means you're going to be over 3 months for your 3 pieces that you need. That kind of sucks. It does feel a little bad. But that's what it is, so that's what they're going to introduce. But hey, whatever, that's that. It is a change, and I like the change. I'm going to be supportive of the change. At least I can have something to look forward to instead of just like, oh, cross my fingers that I get something in the weekly chest, right? Because that does feel bad. At least it could be like, oh, man, I've been working towards this headgear for so long, and I finally got it. That would feel good for me, at least working towards something that I can get. Okay, really quickly, elephant in the room, kind of. You may have noticed I put a League of Legends video out that was mine. I enjoy playing League of Legends, okay? Right now, as of right now in World of Warcraft, there's not much for me to do. I log on to Raid, I log on to check my this quest. Whenever this quest up, maybe it pops a 370 gear because I still need a better 370 for my chest. So I look up for that. I'll do a 10, and then I'm done, and I'll raid. That's kind of what I've been doing now. Um, Next patch, it's going to be so much fun for Feral. Right now, I'm maxed out. I'm done. I think next patch would be a lot more fun, so I'm kind of hanging on, just being like, oh, next patch, I'm just so excited, waiting for it, waiting to do a crap ton of damage in Mythic Plus as a Feral. and just having everybody be like, oh yeah, I'm so glad I got a Pharaoh on my team, right? How good would that feel? Um, but right now I am playing some League of Legends, all right? And this is my account. If you want to fight me, if you play League of Legends stuff, you want to hit me up. Blue Shock. I'm currently ranked Platinum 5. I was Plat 4 yesterday. I played a little bit this morning and tanked. My match history is bad. Defeat. We're not going to talk about that, right? But anyways, I will be putting some videos out. I am a lot better than that, but sometimes you have your days, right? So if you'd like to see some League of Legends videos, or you'd like to see me play a certain character, I can play them all. I own almost all of them already. Let me know. I'd love to put that out. I am going to be putting out a lot more League of Legends videos, so be ready. If you don't like them, don't watch them. But that's that. Thank you so much. It is now week 9 is over. It is now week 10. Good luck, everybody. Cross your fingers. Do better than me in the weekly cash. Good luck. Take it easy, everyone. Bye.